everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Impact Play, impacting more than just gaming. We are your weekly source for the latest news, updates, discussions, and at times have debates that reaches out beyond than just gaming. We are amplifying voices from a multitude of backgrounds, artists, creators, game developers, writers, business leaders, just to name a few. You can be part of the live show experience over at twitch.tv the Impact Play, and by clicking on the notification bell so you will be notified when we do go live, or later on YouTube, or even on your favorite podcast platform. Just simply search for the Impact Play. However you listen, however you consume your content, we're there. Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back. We have King Hazel coming on, Atlanta-based upcoming artist, and then for all our listeners who don't already know who you are you and what it is that you do? What type of music do you focus on?
My name is King Hazel, and I focus on hip hop.
Okay, what made you follow the path that you're currently on to become an artist?
Okay, what made me follow this path? I started off in a church choir at the age of 13. Went to Riverdale First Baptist. I started singing off in that church choir, and then 2009 is when I branched off to hip hop, and it all started from listening to old music back in the days, like as in the 2000 eras, Franchise Boys, Bow Wow, Crime Mob, all the Atlanta music, DJ Soldier Boy,
Nice.
stuff like that. My friend Garrett, he used to burn CDs, and he used to song for like $5 with mixed music on it.
I used to do that too.
Into the mixed music, it made me like hip hop because all I used to listen to was gospel growing up.
Yeah. Okay. Where are you based in? Where are you located? For those who don't already know.
Riverdale, Georgia.
Riverdale. So, okay, nice. So, do you essentially write your own music, or do you have someone else to do it for you?
I write all my music.
Nice. And okay, what is your main inspiration to follow the path that you're currently on?
What inspired me to do it?
Yeah, exactly.
Just be living in this world. Listening to just living in this world, watching TV, and hip hop is part of the industry, and it's something the whole world does, and it's a big inspiration.
Yeah.
So kind of inspired me just watching BET Awards, Vivo rappers on TV and stuff like that. BET, if I already said that, 106 Apart, Wildin' Out, stuff like that. Seeing stuff like that made me want to do music.
Nice. So not just consuming music, you decided to pave your own path and be a creator and create your own music as an artist as well. Perfect.
Correct.
Okay, what is your greatest challenge, and also what is your most memorable part of this journey that you're on?
My most memorable journey of me doing the music was me being in a group, and the group was named Chopper Gang Nation. As a group, we did 36,000 views on our first official mixtape, on live mixtape. That was a viral moment, and a challenge. And also going on tour in Texas in 2015, going on my first one city tour.
Nice.
That was another moment, and being in XXL magazine, that was another moment too. Had a couple moments that I had, but those are the most memorable moments. And my greatest challenge, I would say competing with myself and battling with the curveballs of the industry, the curveballs of what the industry will throw at you when you're on your right.
Okay, perfect. Okay, is there someone that you look up to as an artist?
You was breaking up. Say it again.
Yeah, is there someone that you look up to as an artist?
As an artist, I look up to Lil Wayne, Kanye West, and underrated wise, Schoolie.
Nice. Okay, who, if you could collab with anyone in the same space, who would it be and why?
Uh, I actually want to collaborate with an artist named Young Boot. It's one of Ti's old artists before he left Grand Hustle. Before he
Okay,
got out the Grand Hustle, but he's well known in Atlanta.
nice.
Also know his father. Mutual wise know his father. His father know me for working at Lennox Mall, and he always inspired me because he's a very hard worker and he's very underrated. It's like he's been rapping for years, but he just never really got that chance
Yeah,
to blow. Yeah, so he still inspires me to this day.
nice. Because you
Cause
got to take it step by step.
yeah, he never gave up on himself, no matter how old he gets.
Yeah, of course, it's never too late. Okay, one final question.
Okay.
If anyone wanted to keep up with you, to follow you and your music, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at number one King Hazel and Twitter number one King Hazel, YouTube King Hazel Dash.
Okay, perfect. So I'll be sure to include all of this in the show notes. Thank you so much for coming on. If anyone would like to follow him, be sure to check him out on Spotify, Instagram, on social. And thank you again.
Thank you for
We'll
having
have
me.
you. We'll hopefully have you. Hopefully we'll have you on a later episode to give you a more in-depth look into your life and upcoming career as an artist.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Okay. Why does it keep messing with me? Okay. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the interview. Be sure to check him out once again. And this episode isn't over. So I am Rishos Muhammad, otherwise known as It's Yagu. This is episode 94. On this latest episode of the Impact Play, we discuss the rounds that are going around the internet about Mario being dead, the Xbox mini fridge actually entering production, the latest Cyberpunk 2077 patch, MLB The Show coming to Game Pass, plus the top gaming news of the week. So, welcome to our very first segment of the show, where we discuss what we have been playing, what we have been enjoying, what are we looking forward to, or simply anything goes, even if it doesn't directly revolve around video games. So, without further ado, if you guys been following us at twitch.tv backslash the Impact Play, you'll know that I've been playing a mashup of Animal Crossing and Apex Legends. Apex Legends is just my all-time favorite FPS game, and Animal Crossing is a type of relaxing stream, I guess you could say. And right now in Animal Crossing, it is bunny season, so I've been trying to collect as many eggs as I can, then collect which is all those recipes that I can. And now that it's cherry blossom season as well, there's going to be a whole bunch more to do. So hopefully later on tonight we're going to be doing an Apex stream, and I do want to hop back into, because what's that game that's live now? I have it at the top of my head. I know it's one of the news stories we're going to discuss later on. Outriders. And also, that's about it for now. That I can't talk about. Okay, and that's essentially it. I'm actually looking forward to. Let's see, I haven't played Fortnite for a while. I'm not really into it. I hopped off the Fortnite boat, and Apex pretty much got me out of the water. So that's essentially it. Yeah, that's about it. that I want to discuss with you guys. Oh, before we get into the gaming news segment, I do want to wish for those who celebrate it, happy Easter. And yes, so I guess we're gonna move on to the gaming news side of things. And the first one of the day is these Mario of Nintendo killing Mario memes that are going around. So there is like a little joke going around that Nintendo killed Mario March 31st. Is that essentially them killing Mario? Because they brought back Nintendo. They brought Nintendo 3D All Stars, which is a mashup of Nintendo games that they brought from the past, essentially. And all they said was, since they announced it, that it's gonna be a limited run, and they're gonna stop producing them and stop making it available digitally from the Nintendo storefront, the end of March. And it's nothing that they called Mario, of course not. And just people are making memes about it that Mario's dead, and it's just them following through with whatever they said they were going to do. So like I don't understand why people say oh Mario's dead, and people are making news stories of all this, and it just doesn't make any sense at all. And it's just part of Super Mario's 35th anniversary. It's simply following through what they promised. That's all it is. At the end of the day. Like I don't understand it at all. But the reason why, I'm assuming Nintendo did this, making a limited time run, the hype. As soon as they announced it, of course their sales numbers went up. It's all about numbers. And then, end of March, they're gonna stop production. So sales are gonna go up right before it's unavailable, so to speak. But I'm pretty certain that Nintendo's gonna re-release these games later on as individual games or as in another bundle or what have you. But yeah. So next we're gonna go on to MLB The Show. This is coming from Xbox News, the Xbox Wire to be more precise. With another thrilling opening day in the works, Major League Baseball fans around the world were treated to all nail biters, dingers, and bat flips that they could handle when teams took the field to kick off the 2021 season. But if you thought that was all the big news we were bringing this week, you'd be wrong. We're delighted to announce that MLB The Show 21 is coming to Xbox Game Pass on day 1. It will be made available on April 20th for Xbox Series X, S, and Xbox One, as well as on Android phones and tablets via Xbox Cloud Gaming Beta for Ultimate members. Both MLB The Show 21, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S standard editions will be included with Xbox Game Pass, so members will be able to play the best version of the game, regardless of which console they're on. And with cross-platform play and progress, you can play against others online and earn and use content across the platform and generation you choose. So this MLB The Show, if you guys are aware, this was a Sony exclusive since day one, essentially, for years. And now, since it's coming to Xbox, not even it's just coming to Xbox, it's coming to Game Pass. Out of all blazes. So pretty much the reason why they're doing this, and it wasn't even Sony doing this, even though Sony's publishing this game on their side, it's a whole nother publisher on Xbox side, first and foremost. And second, I'm pretty sure this wasn't Sony's final decision, because why would they bring a game that they've been producing exclusively on their platform for years over onto the Xbox side? Forget the Game Pass side of things, just Xbox ecosystem. So of course it's gonna be MLB is gonna be the primary decision maker in this, to bring this on other platforms. They said Xbox and they said Nintendo later on as well. And not just that, on Game Pass too. So exclusives, third parties are all coming on Xbox Game Pass, including Outriders as well. Do I have that here? No, I don't. And outright it was available April 1st, so 3 days ago, as of this recording. And Xbox Game Pass. That's why I want to hop into it as well. Alright, so, that's essentially it. That will be the show. We talked about that. Oh yeah, we're gonna move on to we talked about this last week briefly. That there was a rumor going on that PlayStation is killing the PS3, the PSP Vita, and especially the original PSP storefronts. And they are, and this was an actual. This is coming from PlayStation support site as well. So it is going to be killing those services. So you won't be able to purchase games on those hardware stores. But what you can do is, even if you've purchased a game digitally previously, but you may have deleted it, you could still re-download those old games that you have purchased on those prospective consoles. So don't worry about that. You guys are safe. But for anyone who would like to purchase them later on, you can't do it digitally. And now we're gonna move on to this Xbox mini fridge. It is coming from GameSpot. Xbox has officially won a Twitter battle with Skittles, and that means Xbox fridges, well, mini fridges, are going to be a real thing. It was a very tight race, but Xbox won by a 50.5% to 49.5% margin, so it was close. Microsoft took the prize as part of Twitter's Best of Tweets competition and celebrates brands that have a strong social media game. Skittles and Xbox made it to the finals, and Xbox narrowly beat Skittles to take the crown. Xbox marketing boss Aaron Greenberg urged his followers to vote for Xbox by promising to make Xbox mini fridges a real product if Microsoft won the contest. So I'm actually looking forward to this, and I'm definitely looking forward to snagging this as well. So, let's see. Give me a second. Let me mute this watch. I'm getting a whole bunch of notifications. It's silent mode is on, but I'm still vibrating. Oops. There we go. I disconnected it. That's the easiest thing to do. Alright. So, since Monster Hunter Rise came out not too long ago. Let's see, when exactly? On about a week ago. And then it has reached 4 million units worldwide. And this was announced actually a couple of days ago. Wow. For comparison, no, we don't really care about that, but that's essentially it. But yeah, worldwide, it has driven sales up to 16.8 million, the highest for any game in Capcom's history, in lifetime series shipments to 66 million. Congratulations on them. Because I know a lot of people are enjoying this game, but me specifically, I played Monster Hunter World, I believe, on the PlayStation side. Played it a couple times with friends, but I didn't really enjoy it. It's not my cup of tea. But I'm glad that a lot of people are enjoying this game. Alright, now we're going to go into PAX East being cancelled. And this is coming from over at GamesIndustry.biz. PAX organizer ReedPop announced that the cancellation of PAX East 2021. The event was originally scheduled to take place in person, but has been cancelled due to ongoing health concerns of COVID-19. In its place, PAX Online will be held again this year as a 3-day event from July 15th through the 18th. It will be free and open to the public. So of course I'm going to take part in this as best as I can, because I was definitely looking forward to attending PAX this year. Of course, due to COVID, unprecedented times, and so on, I have no idea what's going to happen if we're going to any events this year. So it might even go on to 2022 when we're going to see some form of physical events, hopefully. And speaking of physical events, Tokyo Game Show will also be online. The show will take place from Thursday, September 30th to Sunday, October 3rd, and will be built on the online only platform of the 2020 show. But essentially, yeah, these articles both came from gamesindustry.biz as an FYI. Okay. Next, Analog Pocket has been delayed to October, with shipments not expected to start until. We already said that. In a blog post, the company attributed the delay to supply chain challenges outside of our control. Specifically, Analog refers to the shortage in key electrical components, including semiconductor chips. It also pointed due to logistic issues caused by the ship that blocked the Suez Canal, which, while now freed, has created a blockage of cargo ships that could take months to clear. We're working hard to get Pocket out as fast as possible. We appreciate your understanding and patience, the company wrote. This came from GameStreet.biz as well. And when I heard about this boat being stuck in the canal, I assumed it was an April Fool's joke because it came on April 1st. So I took everything that I heard from April 31st through the 2nd as a grain of salt because you never know. And speaking of April 1st, there was I wouldn't say an April Fool's thing. It was more of a fake account that tweeted that Halo Infinite being delayed to 2022. Of course, being a fake account, you have no followers, you have no verification badge. But of course, one of these major news outlets ended up writing a story about this. And take a guess who this major news outlet was or is. Kotaku. Instead of vetting and not even vetting out their source, just checking out the Twitter profile that tweeted this. They couldn't do a 5-second follow up. Oh, we want to be the first in this story. Come on. First and foremost, it's April 1st. And second thing, verify your sources, your stories. You are a major news outlet. You're one of the major top gaming news outlets out there. And you guys are following for stuff like this? Come on. But yeah. And Cyberpunk 2077 patch 1.2 is now live and it's starting to seem like a vicious cycle where solving bugs can also result in some new ones. The subreddit is filled with discoveries of bugs that have appeared after the latest patch. So what I'm saying with Cyberpunk updates and these patches and bug fixes and so on, as soon as they're released, new bugs and like it essentially fixes the game, but yet it introduces a slew of bugs and just breaks the game essentially. So I don't know what they're doing with this game. But yeah, hopefully they can turn this around by the end of this year. Nope. I'm assuming. Like, it's just, you cannot tell. Speaking of CD Projekt Red, in the wake of Cyberpunk 2077's release, CD Projekt Red is overhauling its development strategy. And the company today announced, not today, but a couple of days ago, an initiative dubbed Red 2.0, intended to create a transformation of the studio and a change in the way it develops video games. Starting next year, CD Projekt Red plans to work on multiple AAA games and expansions simultaneously, under its previous approach to development. The publicly traded company with more than 6 years between major releases, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt and Cyberpunk 2077. We want to be sure that we can work with two global brands at the same time while ensuring top quality of our products, said CD Projekt Red Chief Technology Officer and Head of Production, Paweł Zawadny. We emphasize technological advancements and we want to set up versatile teams with combine various specializations and competitiveness. Okay. These teams will be further assisted by a cross-project group of experts who, owing to their expertise, can contribute to key aspects of development. Handling multiple projects at once will require a larger team. And the company said it's ramping up recruitment efforts and looking to more actively pursuing mergers and acquisition opportunities. To that end, CD Projekt Red announced the acquisition of Vancouver-based Digital Scapes, a team of around a dozen developers that partnered with the company on the latest couple of years of Cyberpunk 2077 development. That's good as they're getting even more teams, but I'm surprised that they're still actually working on improving The Witcher. So, I wish them the best. This will hopefully mitigate these long hours and just constant like development issues and overloading their staff, like, and then hardworking them and so on. So hopefully this will help alleviate those issues. Okay, let's go into this. Uncharted movie has been delayed again, but only by a week. Okay. No, it's wrong. This article's not loading, so let me find a new one. There we go. That was weird. Okay, this is coming from Game Informer. Due to the outdone, not to be outdone by Mortal Kombat and Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City, the upcoming Uncharted movie has been hit with a delay of its own. That probably won't mean much, given the film wasn't premiering until 2022 anyway. But for whatever reason, Columbia Pictures has decided to push Nathan Drake's big screen debut by a week, and it's now scheduled to premiere on February 18th, 2022. Only a week, and of course this is like a year or so in, less than a year in, so it can either be pushed back or pushed forward. That's how these movies work outside of COVID as well. Okay, Square Enix Forspoken is back with an extended cut of the trailer, first shown during the company's live stream earlier this month. It doesn't reveal any new information, but the 2-minute long video showcases more gameplay and traversal as Frey Holland. This is coming from GameSpot. The video starts with actor Ella Balinska, known for her portrayal as Jane Cano in Elizabeth Banks' Charlie's Angels, talking about how Forspoken is the first video game she's been involved in playing protagonist Frey is the first time she's done performance capture. Interspersed between the brief interview are cutscenes from Forspoken Frey encountering that giant dragon, then hiding from it before asking if it's gone, to which some femoral voice responds that the dragon left. It's the same bit as from the initial peak. What's new, however, just about everything after Balinska signs off. I'm not gonna spoil this, but you guys can go ahead and watch this if you like. But that's about it. We're gonna end it in this new story here. All right. And I told you, there's animal news updates. So we're gonna discuss this now. Nintendo has rolled out a new update for Animal Crossing New Horizons, Nookling. As the company had previously detailed, the update adds a new feature to the smartphone app, the ability to earn Nook points, which you can redeem for exclusive in-game items. Actually, I'm gonna give that a shot too. I'm not gonna look into this now, but there are words of wisdoms from Katrina, the fortune teller, as well. And okay, and there are seasonal updates in the shop, but Bunny Day. Oh wait, when does Bunny Day end? I think it's today's last day. It looks like. Hold on, let me look into this. Yeah, no, the Bunny Day begins this year on April 4th. So when does it end? I'm not seeing anything. Wow, there's a lot of there's a lot of recipes. Wow. It begins April 4th. So I don't get it. How come I was able to collect the eggs and build recipes and all this stuff beforehand? It doesn't make any sense. Alright. Okay, moving on. PlayStation Plus uh, games for April: Days Gone, Odd World, Soulstorm, and Zombie Army 4 Dead 4. Let's see. So, yeah. So, those are the games you could claim this month. I'm going to go ahead and claim mine later on as well. And, uh, Play at Home 2021. And you get 10 free games available to download this spring. It's coming from PlayStation's blog. You have, starting March 25th, you have Abzu, Enter the Gungeon, you have Res Infinite, you have Subnautica, The Witness, Astrobot Rescue Mission, Moss, Thumper, and Paper Beast. And starting April 19th, you could come Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition as well, which is great. And next, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga has been delayed. It's coming from PC Gamer. The latest casualty of this year's video game delays is Lego Star Wars The Skywars, the Skywalker Saga, a collection of all new brick-punching levels covering the 3 Star Wars trilogies. Oh, okay, that's what it is. It says spring 2021, but no exact date in sight. Alan Wake 2 is reportedly planned at Remedy. This is coming from Games Radar. In a recent Twitch stream, reporter Jeff Grubb told viewers that I've heard that Remedy is going to be making Alan Wake 2 with Epic Games acting as the project's publisher. Grubb went on to say that the game should be the kind of follow-up that fans want from the series, but there's little extra information with no word on an official announcement. So I guess take this with a grain of salt and mitigate your hype levels as well. So don't be disappointed if they don't announce anything anytime soon, or even they don't even announce anything at all. Okay, now we're gonna go on to this entertainment news side of things. The Mortal Kombat movie and Venom 2 release dates have been pushed back. It's coming from Games Radar. Mortal Kombat will debut on HBO Max on April 23rd, and Venom will release on September 21st instead of the 17th, so literally by a week. And we also have Black Widow releasing in July in both theaters and via Disney Plus. There is a new trailer that we're not gonna exactly watch. We'll take this later. And then we also got a first glimpse of the Suicide Squad, as well as Space Jam: A New Legacy. So if you guys don't want to be spoiled, don't watch these trailers. If you guys are interested, be sure to check them out. And that's essentially it. Let me take a look if there's any last minute news stories I may have missed or anything like that. Breaking. Let's see. List. Not seeing nothing. I guess this is worth mentioning. This is coming from IGN. That over 533 billion Facebook users were leaked on a new level hacking forum on Saturday, April 3rd. Oh, and in Assassin's Creed, there is the Astara Festival is in full swing. So egg hunts, defend Raven, Thorpe against spirits who run wild in the surrounding forest when nightfall begins. So I gotta hop into that too. I haven't hopped into that in a while. That's about it. I'm not seeing anything else. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Okay, so we're gonna skip on. Actually, we're gonna go on to this Facebook thing. See if there's anything else worth mentioning. So the exposed data is from 106 countries, including 32 million records on users in the US, 11 million users in the UK, and 6 million users in India. The data leak includes phone numbers, Facebook IDs, full names, location, birthdays, bios, and some even include email addresses. Fortunately, those who have recently changed information, a Facebook spokesperson told Insider that the data was scrapped due to vulnerability that the company patched in 2019. However, despite the list being a couple of years old, it's important for use. Oh, so it's a couple years old. So okay, I gotcha. So they recently got that old data. So for those who didn't change it, be sure to change it now. So that's essentially it, and we're going to move on to reading mail. So if you guys want to send us reading mail, here's how. We want to know your feedback, your thoughts, even any questions they may have for us by sending us reading mail on our Discord server, leaving a voice note over at anchor.fm/TheImpactPlay, or even by sending us an email to readingmail@theimpactplay.com. Who knows, it may even be featured on a future episode or even our special reading mail segment of the show. Thank you guys so much for making the Impact Play a part of your day. If you wish to join our community server over on Discord, be sure to enter !Discord in chat now. And guys, we're trying to unlock subscriptions over on Twitch, and we need your help. We're trying to overcome this last challenge, this last obstacle in our way, that'll help elevate the podcast even further. And we know we can do this, and we cannot do this without your help. So share the channel with your friends, your family, hit that follow button, hit the notification bell, and leave us a review if you're just a rating on your favorite platform. Thank you guys so much. Have a great one. Until next time, this is Yaku signing off.